I think this is a very touchy subject for you specifically.
Because I'm all about food. I'm the food police for a reason. To me, at least,
Yeah.
I don't think there should be a difference between the type of food that we eat just because we have a different position. As humans, we're all the same, and
Yeah.
we all need to eat food. So it should be good food for everyone. You having a better position doesn't make you a better person. Doesn't make you have a better taste than me. So we should all eat the same food. That's why I took it personal most of the times.
When we're talking about them eating like better, right, and you getting frustrated about it,
Mhm.
I'm gonna paint the picture.
Yeah.
I never woke up for breakfast, to be fair,
Nope, you never did.
but
Even though there was bacon some days, you never did.
it was not guaranteed. The
Nope.
bacon was not. If it had been guaranteed, I would have woken up for breakfast. But let's say you go to breakfast.
Mhm.
There's no bacon.
No.
There's powdered eggs,
Yep.
and it's okay. They're not bad. Sometimes they're soggy, but fine. There's some fruit
It's
there.
basic.
It's
let's say.
basic.
Yeah.
You sit down. You're like, great start to the day. And then
Onwards.
you go to social media, you open your Instagram account and you scroll through your stories, and your officer friend posts breakfast that day and she has steak and eggs. Or the next day they have an omelet station. Then you go to dinner another day, right? And then you have your fish heads and you have your chicken breast
So
and
your
your plain
pasta,
pasta,
your regulars.
and you're fine with it. It is what it is. It's not bad. Maybe that day you did get the Parmesan cheese on top of your pasta because it didn't run out by
or
the time
spicy
you were
chicken. Maybe
there.
it was spicy chicken day. So
Exactly.
It was a good day.
And so you're fine.
Mhm.
You go back to work. Again, you go on Instagram on your break if you can, because Wi-Fi sucks. You catch a story. They're having sushi for dinner. And so this thing starts to add up.
Yes.
In the sense that when you ask up front, most officers, even an HR manager told you, oh no, the food is the same.
Yeah, to me that happened once, and I think that's when I took it even further in a personal way.
Okay.
Just because I was lied to my face
By an HR
by
manager.
an HR manager. Yeah.
Because it was during a training, right?
It was during a training of this specific subjects of we're all equal, we're all the family, we're all the same.
Welcome on board. Because
we're
we
all-
were new hires.
Exactly. We were all from different cultures, so let's embrace each other's culture and let's get together, hold hands, and be a happy family.
Yeah.
Which is great, when you're trying to build a community. When
Of
you're trying
course,
to
and
build
you
a
buy it.
culture. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You buy into it, and you're like, yes, of course. The problem here was that this was not our first time coming to a ship, so we knew how it worked on board. And for some reason, something made me go and ask her once everyone was out. Okay, if you're saying that we're all equal and we're still this family, blah blah, why is food still different in the officers' mess and in the crew mess? And she looked straight into my face and she said, no. The food is not different. What's different is the way we serve it. That's the only difference.
Which makes no sense because it's not like, how do you serve it that's different from our, it's a buffet style.
Yeah, but yeah.
They don't have servers. Like, it's not like, oh, we waited on, here's your menu, ma'am.
Which is also shouldn't be a thing because
Yeah.
why do you get better dining service than I
Than I
get?
do. Yeah.
So and I looked straight into her face and I was like, but are you sure? Like these things
See.
don't happen anymore. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. To me, that was disrespectful because I'm not a kid. This is not my first job. I've done the job before, and
2 days later, you know that
Exactly.
nothing changed.
and you probably, as an HR manager, know that I know that it's different. If you're gonna do it, at least own it.
Exactly. I understand that there's going to be some people that are going to say and have said,
Mhm.
as an officer, well, I put the effort in to become an officer to get, the 1, 2, 3 stripes, be in the position that I am. I have so many responsibilities that, of course, there should be some benefit to it. And to that, I will say, absolutely, you're right. When you grow and you get a different rank, yes, your salary is going to increase.
Yeah.
You get a single cabin. Sometimes you get a porthole.
Yay.
Yay.
Real sunlight.
You get a better medical insurance that now not just covers you on the ship, but also covers you back home, etc., etc. You get access to the guest areas. You can eat at the guest buffet. You can go to the guest restaurants maybe by an easier way than any other mere mortal can.
Some of them can bring family up on board.
Some of them can have their family on board. All of those things, I'm absolutely in on it. There has to be something from the promotion, an incentive, because yes, your responsibilities increase. And so, sure, the
Your
benefits should sort
increase
of
too.
match
Yeah.
that. Food, though, shouldn't be one of those things that that is enhanced by the rank that you hold.
Yeah.
What actually happens? Because we've been in another company where there was only just the one mess.
I think this idea of one mess is really interesting. And
it can go both ways.
Yeah, it can go both ways. The idea behind it is, okay, it's just one mess, no officer's mess, no staff mess, just the crew mess, and everyone gets to eat in it, from the captain to the housekeeper. It doesn't matter who you are, everyone eats in it. And I think, to me, that's a great idea, because yes, we're all equals, so we all eat in the same place.
If the company culture supports it.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, the smaller ships don't have the space to actually have a crew mess and an officer's mess.
Yeah.
So smaller ships literally just have the one mess. The difference is, though, if your company culture still says or still thinks, if you're in a better position, if you're in a better rank, you have access to better food, then even if you do have one mess, what happens is that the officers will go to the guest buffet.
Which is what happened to us on a different company.
Exactly. When they don't have access to that, the food in the mess is a specific quality. So we used to see salmon, like grilled salmon from time to time.
Cold cuts,
actual steak,
a whole
like
bunch
actual
of cheese.
Beef, asparagus soup, really fresh fruit. Yeah. It was really nice. Everything was clean, whatever. As soon as the guests' buffet was open and up and running, and they started to have their own schedules where they could go to the guest buffet, you would never see an officer in the mess again, and the food quality did decline. Again, I think that was actually the company where the mess food was the best food that we've ever had on a cruise ship. But we did notice the difference between, when the officers were eating here, this is what we were getting, and now this is what we're getting. Why did it change? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, are you budgeting now differently? Now that you know that they're going to go to the guest buffet? We never saw the hotel director there again. We never saw the captain there again. It's important that it's not just the one mess, right? It's important that that one mess is supported by the company culture, and the company culture is supported by the leadership. And so what happens when you're on Virgin Voyages, for example, if this is real, because honestly,
we've never been on board the Virgin Voyage ship.
I'm basing all of this on comments I've seen on social media. And I will share on Instagram the same video that I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's say that you are in that company, and part of your onboarding, like we did, where the HR manager lied to you, is everybody is equal. And you take that to heart and you don't keep that just on paper. Then yes, the captain is sitting in the crew mess. Yes, the hotel director is sitting in the crew mess. Yes, the standard of that crew mess needs to meet the expectations of absolutely everybody on board.
Correct.
Then the change is not just, well, okay, fine, we gave them the one mess, right? The change needs to be a cultural change. It needs to be a leadership change. It needs to be a mentality where the officers have to understand that they shouldn't demand better food because of a better rank. Am I fighting the fact that you shouldn't have an officer's mess? Absolutely not. I don't want to take away your officer's mess. I want you to have your space where you can vent with your peers, where you can rant about us.
Yeah, and I think that's fair, because we all want our own space to actually talk with our friends and not talk about work.
So I'm okay with you guys having your own space. Just eat the exact same food that we do.
Yeah, it doesn't take that much.
There's another thing that's a little
it's touchy.
It's touchy. This was actually something that a friend of ours texted and said, "Can you please talk about this?"
Yep.
So we are gonna talk about it. Enhanced dinners. Your favorite time of
a month,
whenever
maybe?
they happen.
Yeah, enhanced dinners usually for specific holidays, but every now and then because we did something good.
Okay, so Christmas we got it.
New Year's we got it. Did we get it for New Year's?
We got.
I think so. I think yeah.
New Year's, Easter. If you're American company, Thanksgiving. Like the majors, like maybe Valentine's, they do something. So enhanced dinners. This is what I liked about enhanced dinners. This is what I hated about enhanced dinners. There's so much offering. Like, this is not a guest buffet. It's not like they brought the guest leftovers.
No.
I know this is they actually
listen. This is this is just a feast. So good.
Everything is there. Everything. Ceviches,
Carving
like
station,
charcuterie or whatever
charcuterie
that's called.
boards, pastas, ice cream with toppings, actual cakes that you can get a slice of.
More than just
Oof.
tomato sauce for your pasta.
Yeah. Or
Um,
raviolis. I love
there's
raviolis.
white rice though. There's still white rice. No
Always.
worries. No panic. Don't
No
panic.
rice, no power. So there has to be
White rice is gonna be there. So this is like
It is like Wonderland.
they bake like a massive. I don't know why they do this though, because nobody eats the cake. But they always have a massive cake that is like,
Yeah.
congratulations, or Happy Valentine's, or and then you can cut it. But they also do like massive dessert, so very few people go for the cake.
Yeah. Sadly.
There's always this idea of, I don't know why, but it's like maybe because we always get like stale bread, that in enhanced dinners there's this need of
a mountain of bread.
but like a spread of bread.
Yeah, and it's so different and
like,
so good.
They have to build it. Like there's tiers of bread.
There's like a ladder on it, and they like put a table.
It's a show, like a production of bread.
Oh, so good.
And so that's enhanced dinner. So of course, if it's Christmas, if it's New Year's, you expect it. It's like it's a little.
You're waiting. You're waiting for it. You're like,
it's like, no, we're not gonna give you crew mess food. Like we're gonna give you like a proper special dinner. So of course we know that that's not something that they can do on a daily basis.
No, that would be so much food that goes to waste. It's impossible.
And you can't. Like Rodrigo, you got frustrated because you didn't have enough time.
Yeah, because we usually had like the 1 hour. I mean, we had the 1 hour.
Some people have half an hour. Yeah,
and it's not enough. So I wish we had more time for enhanced dinners
to enjoy it. I liked enhanced dinners, but I always feel sick after enhanced dinners because there's so much food that I want to eat that I grab a little bit of everything. So I've got like that. You have the prosciutto, you have the sushi, and then you look at your plate and it's disgusting because you have just like risotto, but you also wanted ceviche, but you also don't have time to like go
grab another plate,
sit, eat a couple of things, and like a buffet. And then be like, oh, let me just go get the salad now. Or no, it's like there's a line. Go for it. Once it's gone, it's probably gone. And so,
it mixes.
At the end, I'm sick. Like I'm up to here of food. People have literally been sick. That's a true story.
Because we don't get it that often, so when you have it, it's like, oh, you go crazy.
We have no control over it.
No,
I think, and then you're like full, and then you still see that they have proper ice cream, like not soft serve ice cream machine, like
buckets of ice cream
with like the sprinkles or the this, and then you're still like, no, I still have to eat the ice cream because when am I ever gonna eat ice cream? And so you eat it and then you're throwing up. Well, I never throw it up, but I did feel sick.
Get to your point, lady. What are you talking about?
Anyways, point is, it's very good food. It's really nice that they do it.
Yeah.
When it's not nice.
When it's not nice, it's when it comes after a performance. It comes after a challenge. It comes after the guest said we did a good job. That's when we didn't like it.
So if you're gonna get good food, like better food, it shouldn't be tied up to like a reward. Like good food shouldn't be reward. That's basically the point. Good food should not be used as reward. The same as on episode 1, that rest shouldn't be used as a reward. I understand it being used as recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no, but fair. So let's say you have a captain, right? And he's gonna say, Captain's Challenge.
You got to reach a specific
score on the guest surveys.
Yes, on the guest service for you to get an enhanced.
And that score is, let's say,
9.5, 9.5.
Okay. What are all the things that have to align, ideally, like in the perfect world, for us as crew? Crew, not just our department, like crew the entire ship.
Yeah,
so all departments are involved to get a 9.5. Let's just
paint the picture. Let's paint a picture.
I like that phrase for this episode. Let's paint the picture.
So I think, most importantly, everyone has to perform above par, let's say, which is you're doing your job, but you're going above and beyond. Supposedly, for every interaction that you make, which is a lot. It's a lot of people. Then the weather has to be just right. Not too hot, not raining, and the ship better not be moving. Yep. Because once it's rocky, it's crazy. Then when they get to port, the ports better be fantastic. their excursions better be incredible.
No canceled excursions.
No cancel, nothing.
No rain.
Exactly. Rain, go away. Shows must be perfect.
Oh, no technical difficulties
No.
whatsoever.
And they better all find a seat for the
Yep.
show.
If they wanted to meet a character, because that was, let's
For
say,
us,
it's Disney Cruise Line,
yeah.
they better have been able to meet that character. Because if the line
With
was
ease,
exactly,
also.
because if there was a 2-hour line for Stitch and they didn't make it on time, well, guess what? That's not gonna give you a great
That's
good.
not gonna be
That's not gonna be
spoiled.
great. They're gonna hate you for it.
So I think that's a good picture of how it all should be for us to be just perfect.
So as you can say, what we can say is very few of that is in our control.
Correct.
Like guest surveys are really hard on ships, and I think in general, like even if you go on a
hotel,
a
restaurant, yeah.
because we got this very often where you work on the island, right? Because a lot of cruise lines have a private island.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask guests, is like, oh, so how's your day on the island? It was too hot.
It was too hot.
Mind you booked a cruise to go to an island
in the Bahamas.
In August.
Hot. Yeah, it's super hot.
When it's ridiculously hot. So the fact that you're complaining that you went on an island in August in the middle of the summer.
And it was hot.
And because of that, you didn't have a good time because now you're red. You are probably dehydrated because you didn't drink water. You were just drinking margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of pissed off because your son has a sunburn.
Yeah.
So that whole day sucked for you. And at the end of the cruise.
Which is fair. I get it. It was sucky.
Yeah.
Day.
But then that has nothing to do with my service.
Correct.
Like the overall experience of the ship has nothing to do with that because that was on you. You didn't wear sunblock. You didn't drink water.
Yeah. And you didn't get into the ocean to regulate your temperature or
exactly. And then if someone else on that cruise, maybe it rained on your excursion or it was too windy and so they canceled it. Yes, the overall experience of the ship maybe was not great, but you should understand that that was for your safety. So again, not my service. So all of these things for the overall experience that start to add up for that 9.5 are out of our control. But
yes,
we do get better food if we get that 9.5. So we get an enhanced dinner if we hit that 9.5. And so if you're watching this and you're a guest on a cruise line, just give us a good score, even if it rained.
Yeah, just like focus on the ship and the service that you received on board.
If you got seasick because the ship moved, boo you. Like get Dramamine, get the C-bands, but that was not my service.
Are you getting annoyed?
Yeah, because you just got seasick. I get seasick. I work on the ship. I get seasick and I show up. So give me the 9.5 because I showed up seasick to work.
You didn't notice because I smiled, but I was seasick,
feeling like crap, and I want my enhanced dinner.
I think it's just that, like, and I think it happens to everyone, you know, like you mentioned on a hotel and restaurants and all that. I think people forget that the focus is the service or the food or the experience that you had in a specific place, not if the weather was good or the weather was bad. Like that shouldn't affect the experience that you had or the service that was given. And unfortunately, a lot of guests forget that.
Yeah.
And of course, they don't know, or maybe some of them know, that this potentially takes good food away from us.
It has repercussions, people.
It has repercussions.
That guest survey, like I said on episode 1, it has repercussions.
Leave those comments.
It matters.
Score us really good scores if we did a good job.
Just be nice. But most than that, it shouldn't even be a thing. Okay?
Yeah, I think what we were trying to say before Cez got a little frustrated with the situation of the guest surveys is that it shouldn't even be a thing.
I think at the end of the day, if you want to show appreciation for your crew, it's not tied to anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say thank you for doing a good job, it's not tied to a score. Yes. If you want to say, I want to keep my crew motivated, I want to keep my crew knowing that we understand that it's hard work, we understand that it's not easy to be on a ship, to choose this life, that we have an understanding as a captain, hotel, like steering committee, shoreside people, etc.
The high ups.
That we are dealing with a limited budget in the crew mess. So maybe some days, if we can do something for them is when we can provide those little things,
Yeah.
like the sushi, whatever. Those things should just come out naturally. You should just be, yes, my crew deserves maybe once a month an enhanced dinner. To just show up and say thank you. And it would mean more to us if it's a surprise, if it's something that comes out of nowhere, than it is, oh, guess what? You made it. You made the 9.5 score.
So now you
So
get
you get,
food.
the good buffet. Then if it just is, hey, tomorrow you get enhanced dinner, why? Just because we care for you guys, just because you guys matter.
We saw that happening when it was COVID times, that a lot of crew was stuck
Yeah.
on board the ships.
That's true.
And it was a really, really hard moment for all of us. And every now and then you would see the captain come down to the mess or wherever we were having dinner or our meals. And it would be like, today is good food just because we want to serve you guys good food, just because we appreciate you, just because we understand how hard this life is. So enjoy it, and there'll be more of it. But it's thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all there was. We didn't have to perform for anything. It was just
It
thank you for
wasn't a
being here.
challenge.
No.
It boils down to like also leadership. We were in a cruise ships where we had so many different captains.
Yep.
From captains that could not care less about the crew, that were like, I'm the captain, don't even look at me, like,
Yeah.
why are you speaking to
I
me?
walk above
Like,
water.
You should have gone through like 100,000 people before you reached me. How dare you? To captains that, as a mystery shoppers, honestly, showed up to the crew mess, literally grabbed a tray, grabbed a plate, and ate.
And sit with
And
the
you
crew.
could see the crew mess manager and everybody being like, oh
Oh shit.
crap.
Oh no, we didn't know.
Exactly. Not to the officers' mess, to the crew mess. And that is what I think that's what I was talking about previously. When the culture is the right culture,
Mhm.
you have to hire the right people for that culture to work.
Yes.
And it will matter who you have at the top, the way that trickles down to something as simple
Mhm.
as food. What you do and how you present yourself matters. So if you're a captain, go to the crew mess. Like, you do impact the quality of the food, but just showing up and being like, is this good enough for me? Because if it is, then fine. But if it's not, then there's something to be improved.
And also, if you're gonna do it genuinely, because we've seen this happening.
Yeah,
That they would go to the mess.
like a photo op.
Yeah, for pretty much like a photo op. Pretend to eat something like I've never seen someone grab from a buffet line so like little things. It's like a piece.
That happened. Yeah, that happened.
I don't remember which brand or which company.
No,
we were
it was
working at.
Explorer Journeys.
It was Explorer.
It was Explorer Journeys.
And
I don't think it was a captain. I think it was
the HD.
the HD.
I don't know.
Someone, yeah.
Someone from high up, from a higher up position, grabbed like the tiniest piece of whatever they were serving
Cucumber.
that day. And it was like, whoop, yeah, I ate at the mess. It was like, no chance. What is this?
But it was like everyone went, and here's the context of that. We had started to complain about the crew mess food when this happened.
Yeah.
And so to be like, no, like, why are you complaining? All of a sudden, during, I think it was dinner or lunchtime,
Yeah.
you see all like the steering committee or
The
like
stripies.
the stripies like go down, and it was like the hotel director. I don't think it was a captain, but I think it was a hotel director, staff captain, someone
Something
else.
like that,
And like I think even the sexy chef.
yeah.
And like this, yeah, exactly. They grabbed a plate, and
And it
were
was
like,
just to tell us that the food was not bad.
yeah, like, no,
were we
like,
talking
what are you
about?
like? Why are
Yeah.
you complaining? Like, we went and we ate fantastic, and I was like, did anyone take a picture of like he ate cucumber
Yeah,
because he looked at things and was like,
just cucumber will be fine, thank you.
and then they probably went upstairs and had dinner at the kitchen table, not even like the guest restaurant, like the
Proper
private
good stuff.
dining with the chef, whatever, because that's how.
So
it
yeah, so Captain, if you're doing it, do it right and do it for your crew, and do it for the betterment of your crew. Do it for the betterment of the crew mess, and do it because you care, because it's important to you to have crew that are happy and that are ready to go and that are just well fed and just excited to be there.
Having said all that, we love the crew mess. If you're just joining like a cruise ship, if you're listening or watching, this is gonna be a place where some people are gonna be calling their family while
Mhm.
they're on their break. They're eating and they're calling their children, or their wives.
They're helping them with
This is where you're going to bump
schoolwork.
into other crew members that you haven't seen since you first arrived, because you're from different departments
Yeah.
and it gets busy. And so you would just have like a 10-minute, 5-minute, like, oh my God, how you're doing?
So good to see you.
It's so good to see you. It's going to be a little bit of a high school where, you know, certain departments are going to have their tables and you're not going to feel very like
Welcome.
to join with your trays. But also you're going to see your paisanos and
Yeah.
people like, oh, and then all of a sudden it's just Latin people speaking Spanish or whatever. So it's a whole thing. It's not just food. And I think this is why it was such an important subject to touch early on the podcast, because it's a very easy subject where you introduce all the systems that happen on board.
Mhm.
There's, you know, things that are fair, there's things that maybe should improve, there's things that need to change, but at the end of the day, you are building a community. When you go on board, you will have the group of friends that are gonna, you know, catch up at late night snack and help
Oh,
you
yeah.
survive that day, or the
I think
contract.
It's so much more than a restaurant.
Exactly.
A lot of people think it's just a restaurant, like you were saying. It is so much more than that. It's where you build your family, it's where you build your community, and where you some days have the worst days of your life on board and some of the best days of your life on board.
And you're gonna get some days very good food, you're gonna get terrible food, you're gonna remember the funny stories like we do. Ship life is very unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy.
Not at all.
There will be things that are going to get a little bit frustrated, that are going to sting, that are going to make it hard, and that's why maybe we wanted to put them out there so that hopefully the conversations start happening. Find your crew, find your people where you can actually vent and rant about these things, because even if things don't change, talking about it helps.
It just makes it better, makes it lighter to carry.
Exactly. So share your frustrations. Let us know in the comments if you work on a cruise line that has one officer mess and a crew mess, if it just has the one mess, how it works in your company. Do you like it? Do you not like it? So anyways, have a great day. Thanks for listening, watching.
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here. This is just, it's a space for us that we like to have fun and share our experiences. And we're hoping that it helps people out there. Let's keep on doing it.
Okay. See you next time.
See you on to the next one.
Bye.
Bye.